Hello, scale model builders. This week we have issue 43 of the Build Your Own Star Wars X-Wing. Alright. So, in this issue we have an article about Hondo from the Clone Wars series, and then creating a starship fleet, the TIE Fighter. Well, I guess I could show this picture, because this is not a piece of art from the look of it. This is either a helmet from one of the actual characters in one of the movies, or it could be a action figure. Alright, well, looks like we got a little diagram here of inside the outer half of the Sublight engine right here. And it goes inside the Sublight engines. Okay? Sublight engines. The turbo nozzles inside each of the four Incom 4L4 fusion ion engines are able to fire accurate bursts of retro thrust to add to the starfighter's precise directional control. There we go. And obviously, ours are shaped very, very different from what they're showing here. But it's still cool. Still very, very cool. Alright. So, lower starboard engine. This issue's main part is the upper half of the fusion thrust engine's fission chamber. You also have several details that attach to it, which include the turbo generator and its finned impeller. Which, lucky enough, here we have the parts for that. Alright, everything is out of the baggie. And then we'll go and open up this baggie and get all those parts out. Alrighty then. Okay, so if you're in the habit of, making sure all your parts are there, you got fission chamber upper half right there. You got alluvial damper right there. Then you have turbo generator body right there. Fission chamber mounting right there. Turbo generator rear cone right there. The impeller blades, and then you have the hydraulic adjusters right there. So there we go. We have all the parts we need for this. I am not missing any. Okay, and usually first step is always, so we take the previous half right here, and then we take the alluvial damper and we just pop that onto that pin right there. And try and get it to fit flush. Which sometimes they do not want to go down in there properly. But when this gets closed up, you're not going to see it anyway. So there we go. Alright, and that takes us up to step 3, in which then we put the hydraulic adjusters in. And these go in so that way the triangle end faces the inside here. And these just pop into place right in here. If you can get the pins lined up to the holes. Oh, there we go. And yes, I was using the dull side of that, not the sharp side, to get to line up that pin. Alright, so then we put the other one in here. And once again, I'll probably need to... Nope, no I don't. Okay, there we go. And both adjusters are in. Alright. Alright, and just that alone puts us up to step 7. Alright, so set that aside for now. And this is where we start building this. So we just line that up. It can only go on the one way. And then it's very hard to come off. So there's a little keyhole in here that matches up with the tab, which you can see it pointing out right here. So it can only go in the one way. And I do not have a rubber glove, I don't think. My rubber glove that I was using for the last one doesn't look like I have one up here. So I am going to probably have a hard time getting these fins in here. So let's see if I can actually do this let's see here. I just need something to cover up my fingers. Or at least so I can get better grip. Yep, I'll be right back. Not going too far. Just gonna see about maybe grabbing like a tissue or something. Unfortunately, my rubber gloves are actually out in the garage. Because seeing as I do my own car repairs, it's usually where I need them. So but I ended up running out of the ones I had inside for my model building. Alright. So even a tissue does work. Just gives you that little bit of extra gripping power that you need when you're pushing the fins in, or blades as they call them. If we're thinking about a helicopter or one of the airplanes, one of the like single prop airplanes, they do call those blades. So alright, wow, that actually went in pretty good this time around. Alright, cool. Where'd it go? Alright, and then we just push this down into those two holes right down in there. Alright. Of course, they do recommend putting that on there first, but obviously I had an easier time putting the blades in first. Alright, and I think we'll put the mounting in here next. Before I go, I think the pictures actually missed that step in there. Either that or I missed it. Okay. And then we push this in here, and obviously it's got one of those keyholes right in there. So then we just line that up and push that in. Oop. And don't mind me, I'm just making sure that those blades are just on the inside of this, because I don't want those breaking when these two halves come together. So, you know, when they come together, they're going to be sandwiched in there, and they could break those or cause them to pop out. If you notice, that one has actually popped out a little bit right there, which they are in all the way. So it makes me wonder why. There we go. Why I even had to move them around in the first place. Okay, but there we go. Alright, and it brings us up through the last step for the issue. So, we got all this done right here. Alright, so last issue for this month. And then we have, coming in issue 44, we have, as the first article, TIE Fighter Models, Filming Miniatures. And we have R2-D2, Astromech Pilot. And then we have Lower Starboard Engine, Finishing the Casing. So that's what we're expecting to see for parts for issue 44. So, until we have the issue 44 for the Build Your Own Star Wars X-Wing, or until the next Build Your Own R2-D2, or if I happen to have a video up, whether it be an old video or a new video for my own personal mods for the Eagle Moss Build Your Back to the Future DeLorean. Thanks for watching Brian's Builds.